We're in the middle of a pandemic, a struggling economy, and a disputed election. All that is putting enormous pressure on the media. Joining us now from New York is Jedediah Bila, the co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend. And Jedediah, let me first get you in on this huge unfolding story about these efforts by Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley, a bunch of other Republican senators to challenge the Electoral College results. Do you think the media have misjudged the seriousness and the widespread support in the GOP for this effort, even though everybody says it's doomed to fail?
You know, I don't think it's widespread support, to be honest. I actually find it really outrageous. And the reason is that if you look at what's gone on here, I think the media has actually been pretty fair, particularly the news divisions. I know our own network has done a fantastic job, and I say that objectively, at just covering the facts of what's going on. This has gone through the courts. 60 cases around have been brought to the courts. Oftentimes, widespread voter fraud has not even been alleged in court because there simply isn't evidence to support that. If you look at the evidence that has been shown, it does not support that. There's nothing that supports that this was rigged or stolen. And I think it's a very dangerous precedent. Elections have consequences. I think you have to accept. I understand, believe me, Howie, if you don't like the results or if you were hoping for a Trump re-election or you're worried about policy that's going to come through a Biden administration, I think those are all legitimate concerns. But the idea that you can have a secure election, and if you don't take my word for it, take DHS, Republican secretaries of state, Trump-appointed judges, you know, it's not just me saying that. That's what the evidence supports, that this was a secure election. You don't want people to then feel that they can, on a whim, just say, well, it wasn't secure based on really nothing, not adequate evidence to support that, and try to overturn the will of the people.
It's been a pretty horrible year, especially because of COVID-19, which you personally battled. In times of crisis and tragedy, the media sometimes